This is video 30 of my 30 videos in 30 days challenge that I gave myself. So here's what I learned in 30 days on YouTube. There's different types of authority on YouTube, and one of them is channel authority. So if you've had good videos in the past, and if most of your videos are good videos, then you get channel authority. And then when you put a video out, it's more likely to get pushed out to more of an audience. So I've learned that staying consistent has not only helped me with that part of YouTube, but staying consistent has also helped me to just be better at what I'm doing. If I want to do this for real and I want to get out there with my stuff, then I have to focus and do it. So 30 videos in 30 days was a real challenge. I mean, even if it only takes me 35 or 40 minutes to record a video, that I'm going to wind up cutting down from 45 minutes to 17 minutes or 29 minutes or 18 minutes or 12 minutes, whatever it winds up coming down to. And then those hours of editing are what gets most YouTubers. Because if you want to make a good video, you really have to put time into the editing process. And in the beginning, when you're just trying to find your initial audience, don't wait until you think you have, cinematic quality content to put out. And some people in the YouTube community will probably chastise me for that and say, you should only put out 100% top content. But the truth is, the first videos you put out, it's very unlikely, even with YouTube's algorithm now, which favors videos that are well done and cinematic and carry the viewer from the beginning to the end of the video. But even with those videos, YouTube still only pushes them so far, because without someone getting to know your face and you getting a good click-through rate from the correct audience, not just a click-through rate from anyone, but a click-through rate from people who are going to watch your videos. And until that goes up along with your watch time, YouTube has no reason to knock you up a tier. So your channel authority stays on the lower end. And as you continue to give it constant feedback, constant videos, and it's getting constant amounts of data from you, as well as you're gaining valuable data through the consistency metrics, it gains valuable data about finding your audience. And my channel has grown from, I think I was getting like 20 views every 28 days when I started the 30 and 30 challenge, and I had 19, 20, it might have been 21 subscribers. And that's, if everybody remembers back to what that's like on YouTube, and if you're not there yet, then that's a hard spot to be, because it seems like even when you put your heart and soul in a video, it just doesn't get out there to the rest of the YouTube community. Because when people click on it, they're just not expecting that video at that time. It's not that they look at your video and go, oh, this video is garbage. They just go, oh, I don't know this YouTuber, this doesn't look like it's the video I want to watch, I'm going to find something else. And they click off, and then your watch time drops through the roof. The consistency is really important for YouTube because it can help find your audience that'll watch your videos. And once it's done that, your channel can start to grow and you can move up in different tiers. Based on what tier you're on, YouTube will share your video on its homepage or on people's feed or something like that. But basically, your credibility, your channel authority, chooses where it's going to be willing to spread you out to try to find an audience for this specific video. It thinks it knows what your general audience is, and it's going to spread it amongst them and see what comes back. If it does well, it can get millions and millions of views when YouTube's doing something like that. And even if it's not that video, if it's really, really amazing, then even a one-in-one video could possibly get up into the millions. It's possible, and YouTube says it's possible, and I believe it's possible. Consistency is the number one thing that I think I learned doing the 30 and 30 challenge. The second thing I guess that I learned was something I kind of already touched on quite a bit, I guess, in the last segment, but that was that I learned how to make myself consistent. So I forced myself to record a video, whether it was 4 o'clock in the afternoon, or it was 1 o'clock in the morning, or in the case of yesterday's video number 29, I think I recorded it at 3:25 in the morning. I forced myself to record the video and to get the video out there, at least onto card, so I could get onto the computer and prepare the video. If you really want to get into YouTube, you have to remember that it's exponential growth. You're going to learn a lot about yourself, and if you really want to do it, you have to find a way to force yourself to do it. I've set up lights in my garage, and these are all things that I had already because I can't afford to buy stuff. What I've learned about this is what specifically my audience, who is really watching my videos. If you're here right now, there's a good chance that you're one of those people. So I appreciate you being here, and I really want to hear more from you. It's worth it, the YouTube thing. If you are willing to do it right, and if you have something to share, you can really niche yourself down to something. And it doesn't have to be a super compact niche. It could be semi-broad as long as it covers a specific type of person. It doesn't have to be gender specific or age specific or anything like that. Just content specific. The type of person who watches XYZ video. If you can keep it into that range, then YouTube will help find you an audience. And I kind of learned over the course of this time that I have people who have supported me as people who know me personally, or people who just stumbled across the channel, other channels that I stumbled across too. YouTube is a community. You know, the whole time I've been on YouTube, I've always heard YouTube is a community. I don't have a bunch of big YouTube stuff in the past. I'm just saying the years that I've been posting to YouTube, because I've been posting to YouTube since, I want to say it was 2009, but I could be off. It could have been 2010 or 2011. But basically, YouTube's a community, and you have to be a part of the community. You have to be in the community for a reason. And if you have a reason to be a part of the community, which is worldwide, it's everyone. Anyone who watches YouTube is a part of the YouTube community. Anybody who's a creator of YouTube is a part of the YouTube community. You got to be dedicated to it if you're going to do it. Find a way. That's it. Find a way. Do whatever works best for you. I mean, give it a shot. Cut yourself to that 30 videos, and as you go, keep getting better every video. You know, just look at the video and go, what could I do better about this? Oh, I could film it with a better camera. I could film it in better lighting. I could have a better backdrop. I could clean up a lot. I could get a haircut. I could wear nicer clothing. I could get a real good microphone. And as time goes, you progress and you get better and better. Don't try to do it all at once if you don't think that that's in your cards right now. Nobody starts on YouTube as the biggest hit, unless they've got some outside backing and marketing. YouTube can't even find your audience until it's tested people, unless it knows who your audience is, because your audience is coming to YouTube to find you, which means you have outside marketing. What are some of the things that are important when you're trying to start a YouTube channel? I really think you could start one with your cell phone. And I started this one with my cell phone, and then I upgraded to a GX85 from Lumix. I've had the lights for a long time because we had another channel a long time ago, and I had some of the other equipment from just being a general business dude. So you're going to want at least a cell phone in order to be able to record videos. They make really great cameras for the average person, and even not average person, to film their first videos. You know, if you want to have horizontal, hold the camera horizontal. If you want to have vertical, hold the camera vertical. And you'll be able to basically create the type of video style you want. And then you can do editing on your cell phone when you first start, and you can get pretty good editing done on a cell phone with a free app. You could do videos just with that, as long as you have a good message. Because ultimately what YouTube's really looking for is they're looking for the person who will click on your video and stay for the whole message. That's what YouTube wants to know. Who's going to click on this video and stay for the whole message? If we get them to watch the whole thing, who would that person be? And if you can help YouTube learn that, and you can learn who that is for you, then you can try to reach that audience. Because if you have something you feel you want to share, then you have to be willing to take a risk for it. So I would recommend you get some lights. I'd recommend you get a camera and a microphone, honestly. It is worth every penny it will cost you. In some cases, the microphone is more important than the camera. You know, people need crisp sound. If they don't have good sound, they don't want to be on the video. How many times have you clicked on a YouTube video and been like, oh, I can't even understand what they're saying, and then you just click off of it? That's a reality for YouTube, so it's a reality for all media. If you want to do YouTube, I'd get a mic. You also need a thumbnail, and you need a good description and a good title. And the thing is, when you're on YouTube and you're scanning around and you're scrolling down and looking for what you want to watch, or you're on the home page and you're scrolling across, or whatever you're doing, trying to figure it out, if you're on the app and scrolling through, something catches your eye and pulls you into it. That's your thumbnail's job. Your thumbnail is supposed to catch the eye and pull you in so that you take the time to either read the title or just click on the video. But the thing is, the thumbnail can't just be clickbait. It has to be something that the viewer is going to connect with your video. Connect your thumbnail to the person who clicks your thumbnail to being the person who's going to want to watch your video. And that's how you get people in, and you get people to watch, because it's what they're looking for. Their eyes caught it, they read your thumbnail, and they said, oh, I want to know more about that. Click, and as long as your video teaches them something about that and about what's in your title and what's in your description, then you should be okay with your watch time. Now, click-through rate, on the other hand, is a little bit different, because you want people to click it, but you don't want people to click it and not watch. So if a bunch of people click the video and then they jump off the video in the first 40 seconds because they clicked on the wrong video and they don't want to watch this video because it's nothing like what they thought it was going to be, then your video is going to tank, because YouTube's going to go, oh, nobody will watch this video. We're getting rid of it. And then they'll just slap it to the side and be like, nobody wants to watch it, so it's waiting for somebody to index it inside of search results. And if it never happens, it never happens. Or a video could be 25 years old and could get a new view, but it probably won't get a million. You need a really good thumbnail that ties to your title and to your video. And your title should really be a basic explanation of what your video is about. Try to explain in keywords that fit properly, nothing false or fake. Kind of throw a few of them together and then think, what sentence completes these that really fits with my video? There's your title. And then when you have your title and you take your thumbnail, don't think of your name before your thumbnail unless that's the way that you create. But go take your photo for your thumbnail, however you think you want to do it. Take 4 or 5 photos. I take clips sometimes out of 4K video and use that for my photos because then I know it's in the actual video. Thumbnails with faces do better. People want to connect with a person, not an AI, not a robot, not a faceless channel. In 2026, most people want to connect with a channel that's got a face on it. Even if it's just your photo popping up once in a while, like Matt Pat or some other YouTubers that'll just have their photo pop up once in a while and show it up on the screen. Don't have AI write your description. Don't have AI write your title or your thumbnail. If you want to talk to AI about your YouTube video, then talk to AI about your YouTube video, but don't let AI write it. It's better if you just talk to people on YouTube or let them see who you are, because YouTubers connect with other individuals. They connect with other human beings, you know? So that's the official gobbledygook for today. Like, subscribe, comment down below. And don't forget to go out there and learn something, do something, and teach something. Ta-ta for now. I have no idea if the video I just made looks good or bad.